Just as a reminder, with tarot readings, not everything is definite, okay? You have to take an accountability that energy is always changing, constantly changing. So if you hear a tarot reading and there's an outcome that you don't like, you can change it. You have to take an, obviously you can't change the past. So if you're dealing with consequences in the present, you can't exactly change the consequence, but you can change how you perceive it. And that's another reason that tarot is so powerful, because it can really help you to see things from different perspectives and get clarity on things, Sometimes we can really get stuck, if something's going on, we can really get stuck in the victim part of, the situation. Not that there isn't real victims of like real heinous crimes and violence and things like that out there, but I'm talking about like, the hardships of life. And you can really get stuck in the mentality of thinking that something is happening to you. And tarot can really help you to learn that things happen for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to expand, okay? So with that being said, let's get into a tarot reading for today, Saturday. Although whenever you find this message, it can have a message for you. It doesn't have to be just for today. Tarot is timeless. You can stumble upon this any other day, and there will be something here for you. So yeah, so interesting, the communication with the cards, the communication with the energy, 8 of Voices, okay? And this is very much the energy of feeling trapped in your mind, feeling victimized. And sometimes there are factors outside of you, that you have your hands tied and you can't, get out of a bind. But like I said, when you shift the perspective of this is happening for me, this is happening for me to see something different. Life positions us, okay? Life will position us in the exact place that we need to be in order for us to learn something, gain something. I talked the other day about how my guides are always talking about character development. So there's something that's on your mind that is keeping you, it could be keeping you trapped. Like you could be keeping yourself trapped. Like this is now the workings of like your own mind, okay? So what exactly is it? And did this card come up on the weekly read? It was the 9 of Swords. This is the 8 of Swords. It's like the 8 of Swords. So still very much mentally intense, trapped thoughts, okay? 7 of Materials. So I really feel like right now you're being asked to slow your roll. Slow down. Stop and smell the roses once in a while. If you have been, maybe this has something to do with work. You've really been keeping your head down in your work. And I feel like, maybe there's a little bit of stress there in regards to work stuff. Feeling a little bit like trapped in that kind of lifestyle. Let's keep going and see, because it's Saturday. I hope you get a day off, I don't, but yeah. 7 of Voices. Okay. I think, let me get one more card. One more card. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm talking to the collective. I did a reading yesterday, and I feel like I'm talking to a collective where you're just really stuck in lack mentality. You're really, God, I fucking hate saying that because I sound so privileged saying that. But this really is you playing a trick on yourself. And it can literally be reflected in your situation in life. Oh my God, but if there's anybody that can tell you that it can be done, that your mentality can shift your reality, it is me, okay? I have been here before. I've been in this, my gosh, if I told you guys everything that ever, like all the things that have transpired in my life up until this moment, it's really it was a deep transformation that had to happen for me. And I'm still not even where I want to be at, but I'm definitely, on the way. And I've already done so much work on my mind and the way that I think. And I say that because I don't want you to think that I'm just sitting here reading the cards and talking out of my ass. And, like things are easier said than done, right? But I can tell you that, yes, it is easier said than done. But right now, what you have to do is shift your mindset, okay? Because you're on the hustle. You're in that hustle mentality. I gotta hustle, and you're psyching yourself out while you're still not being able to really balance life. You're still having a hard time juggling all of the things, right? And it's really about alignment, okay? Muse of inspiration, the magician. This is your guidance that's coming in right now, okay? The magician, the six of voices, and the queen of materials. Thank you, hallelujah. So you really, if there's anybody also in your life that is in lack mentality, they're talking about, I'm always broke, this and this and that, you gotta separate yourself from that energy. You need to align yourself right now with what you really want to do, what brings you joy. And I know that's hard, okay? I know it's hard for some of you, like you're like, there's no way that I could just quit my job and do something that I love, but you're gonna have to find something in your day that you love to do, and you're gonna focus on that one little task and put all your energy, and you're going to give gratitude for exactly what's in your life right now. All of the blessings that are in your life, write them down and give gratitude for that. Energy, frequency, vibration, those are all things. That's how the universe responds to you, and you need to change that. You need to shift that if you want to get out of this trapped, I'm broke, I'm, it's trickster energy. Muse of inspiration. All right, this is the King of Wands. You are going to work, when you work on your energy and your vibration and your frequency, you're going to start to feel a surge of energy, of more vitality for you to do what it is that you need to do on a daily basis. If you have a purpose, if you're here on earth for a mission and you're on it, believe me, the universe is going to give you energy to do it. Okay? The magician. What is your what are the things that you dream about? You are the meeting point between the heaven and the earth. Below us, you are the meeting point. You are a vessel, a conduit to bring down that energy in the ethers and make it matter. You matter. You are matter. Make it matter. It really happens at the weirdest times sometimes. Six of voices. The work here is for you to get yourself out of stressful situations. It's of you pulling that, in Spanish, my mom says this thing that I think it was my great grandmother used to say, agarrar mañas, the will, to pull the will, jalar mañas. She says, for any little thing, vamos a agarrar mañas. We're gonna, I feel it as being we're gonna pull out of the ethers. We're gonna there's energy all around you, okay? There's energy all around you. You are energy, so there's no way that you don't have the energy. You just got to get the will together, your willpower together, and you're going to take yourself out of any stressful situation, even if it's just